What's up, guys? Ice Boy here. So, I made a Sorc, and I've been trying to get through hell. Busted my ass getting to Act 5. I don't think I've completed Bal yet. Let's take a look-see. Haven't completed Bal. Haven't saved the women. Haven't murdered Izzy. Haven't murdered Radamant. So, she has a way to go. Alright, she's level 73. Now, I mostly leveled up in the pit. It was a pain in the ass. Because I decided to go Lightning Sorc. Yes, before ever attaining infinity. Because as of right now, I have like a gull rune to my name, and I just haven't found shit. I mean, let me know how have you guys been. But for the most part, I've been grinding with little bitch characters, just partly for the challenge, okay? Like, you don't make a Lightning Sorc without infinity, alright? Just don't fucking do it. But that's what I did. So, it takes me like 10 minutes to run the pit. It's bullshit. It doesn't make any sense, except for the fact that it's a challenge. And I kind of wanted to see how they work. Now, here's the thing. With the LITE SORC, here's one benefit. In PD2, you can actually kind of have a poor man's infinity on your mercenary. Hence, Pus Spitter. 28% chance to cast level 18, lower resist on striking. So, it doesn't, of course, just constantly affect the surrounding area of your mercenary. She has to actually hit an enemy a couple times and cast lower res, and it'll just have a certain radius about it, where it'll kind of spread a little sheet out that affects, you know, X amount of enemies. And it works okay. And here's the rest of the mercenary's gear. Really was just trying to keep her alive. Here's my Lightning Sorc's gear. And I'm going to show you how she does it. So, shitty gear. I mean, really shitty gear. Her MF is 129 right now. And there's her resist all. But you toads got to see these boots that I slammed. I found these boots from Diablo in hell mode. And then I slammed them. And look at the resistances. Holy shit. 69 plus 20. 89 resistances cumulatively is what these boots add. And 30 run walk. You know, I just love the 30 run walk rare boots. I mean, it's the max you can get on rare boots. Half freeze duration. So, I mean, could have been better mods. But I mean, these are tri-res boots. And, you know, the res are quite nice. Still using rhyme. Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. One nice item that I have right here. I kind of like that. Oh, which reminds me, I have a, I'm not going to slam that shit. Fuck that. No, don't do it, Toad Boy. Don't do it, Toad Boy. But I will slam the shaft stop that I found in the pit. FCR. Kind of a bullshit mod to have on the armor, but whatever. Really, though, I've seen a few Sorcs that wear shaft stop. I'd throw it on my Merc, but she just desperately needs Resol. So here's what I've been doing, man. Let me show you her skills. Primarily using Charged Bolt. Very shitty damage, but you can shotgun it, of course, if you're close enough to an enemy, and to a boss especially. But nonetheless, at level 25, just very shitty damage. And Thunderstorm, which is cool. Thunderstorm's cool now. If you are a Nova build, you'd be able to max out the synergies for it. But since I'm not a Nova build, I'm a Charged Bolt build. She doesn't max out the synergies, but still, it's just nice to have. 3 in warmth. So that's it, man. And the reason you see this Topaz, that was an accident. All right. I didn't think it would give me MF and shit. If I did, I wouldn't be a dumbass, and I'd at least put a perfect one in there. Well, come on, dog. Don't judge Ice Boy like that. You know, that was a mistake, dog. I swear. All right, it was in the stash, and I just put the little thing in it. So I just haven't had it in me to waste a hell rune on it yet to get it out of there because I'm broke as a toad. You know, I don't know how else to put it. Style point Tarn Helm, style point non-slam by Remaji. But all right, man. Here's what I've been doing. I was in Act 1 Hell until about level 70. Alright, so like level 55 to 70, I was just busting my ass in the pit. And you wouldn't fucking believe it, dog. It took forever to run it. But I was determined, you know, there's something about getting the feel of your character and their progression, you know. Like, it was just nice, because every level up, and I would level up pretty fast at least, I'd put into the synergies of charged bolts, so it would just be a little easier every time on average, you know, I'd be outputting a little bit more damage. And that's what I think is appealing, part of what's appealing about Diablo 2, and just Diablo games in general. Now, I'm too much of a puss to run that, so I'm not going to run that. But yeah, for the most part, man, I was just running the pit. 129 MF. Still haven't done Anya. Once I do that, at least these res will be topped off. But I could top them off with charms. Truth is, I actually had this Viper Magi armor. I had it on my droid, on my fire droid. And I refused to put it on this weapon. She was wearing stealth armor, running the pit in hell mode for a while. Until I was like, fuck it, this is a bitch. I'm gonna take that Viper Magi from my droid. Because there's something kind of alluring, I think, of making a character and just kind of trying to find most of their own gear. Even if it means excluding gear that you found on other characters. Because I really it's very hard for me to want to use, like, say, a rune. I have a gull rune that I found on one of my droids. And I just haven't had it in me to, like, get this woman, I don't know, maybe a shitty Aki or something. Although I wouldn't do that, but there's got to be something I could get, you know, for that gull rune that would help improve this Wama. But, yeah, Iceboy just hasn't had it in him. But check out Thunderstorm, look what it does. See, it causes a big old Nova, and it's just nice with these little Fallens. It can help take care of some trash enemies. So I just imagine that would be pretty cool to be a Nova sword. The reason I didn't want to go Nova is because what I had kind of in mind for this weapon was to make Infinity in a staff, because you can do that now in Project Diablo 2 Season 3. And Elite staffs have 50% faster cast rate on them. And Infinity now offers an additional 35 faster cast rate. So you get a lot of FCR if you make Infinity in a staff. And I just thought, you know, it'd be cool style points. And the item grind is real, because then you gotta find an elite staff that has your desired skills on it before making Infinity out of it. You know, you could find one with +3 to charged bolt, for example. It would be epic. So the best I've found is a real piece of shit. I gotta show you, this is really the best I've found. Look at this. 2 to Thunderstorm, that's it. And that would be stupid, because you could just have pre-buff for your Thunderstorm on Switch. You know, so it really doesn't make any sense to make your main hand staff with Thunderstorm on it. Unless if you're just wanting CTA on Switch, but it's still not gonna be worth it. Because you could pre-buff with something else. It's just not worth it, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is like the best I found, man. So yeah, like I said, the item chase is real for this weapon, because you gotta find an elite staff that has nice mods. But of course, I'd probably just end up making it a shitty one just so I could finally have Infinity, because who knows how difficult it'll be to find a staff with the correct skills on it, you know? And not even to mention the level of skills on it, like, or the amount that it adds. You know, you want like a 3 to charged bolt, or a 2 to charged bolt, and a 2 to Thunderstorm, or something like that even. Or Lightning Mastery. I can't recall if the Masteries can roll on those. I don't think they can, actually, but I just can't remember, because this is a modded Diablo, Project Diablo 2. I don't think the Masteries can roll on the staffs, though. I'm uncertain. But yeah, that's kind of why I went this route. Because one of you guys mentioned in the comments, I mean, I know that the Nova Sorcs are probably... Holy shit. Yeah, she gets her little tail just swatted. It's bullshit. One of you fat little toads in the comments, you made mention of... you had some insightful information. You said, well, yeah, I want to make Infinity in a pole arm still, even though you can now make them in staffs, because... my Nova Sorc needs to be able to block well, because she's getting up in their grill, Which makes sense. If you have a Nova Sorc, you probably want to have a shield, in which case you're not going to have a staff infinity. So really, you know, would I really want to make infinity in a staff, even though it's new to Season 3, the ability to do that? You might be a fucking dumbass for doing that, because they say Nova's where it's at, man. Nova's epic. This can be a little safer, but I just don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. And if you make infinity in a staff, you just might be a dumbass. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Have you guys considered that? Have you experimented with it? Staff infinity versus polearm infinity on the sorceress? And yeah, I mean, without experimenting much, I would just assume it'd be better overall to have an infinity on your mercenary if you're a Nova Sorc. Alright, in which case you're going the old school route. But here's what Fatty is going to do. I'm going to respec this weapon into a cold sword. Alright, I've succumbed to this fucking bullshit. I know that every toad and its mother has a cold sword. I generally don't run cold swords, but here's the thing. Blizzard has been buffed a little bit for Season 3, which might come to many surprise, because it's a pretty powerful skill. But yeah, one problem with it is it doesn't hit all the time, obviously. It misses a lot. You gotta cast a lot of them, it misses and shit. What's cool in PD2 is you can actually put it on your left click. You can't do that on LOD Classic. So that's a really nice addition. You can just have Blizzard on your left click, teleport on your right click. But yeah, they actually increased the radius, the hitbox radius of the shards that Blizzard emits. So you're going to be hitting more with Blizzard, as far as I understand it. I don't know to what extent, but you're going to be hitting more with Blizzard, dog. So I said, fuck it. I don't give a toad if every toad and its mom does have a cold sword. I'm going to make one too. I just, it wasn't, it's barely even because of the fact that every toad has one. The reason I generally don't is just because I like the LITE SORCs, man. They're fast as fuck, but of course in PD2 they're not very fast because teleport is now on lightning cast frames. So you don't really have that zipping around lightning sword that you'd see on botnet. Plus with the nerf, where your damage is nerfed slightly for about half a second after you teleport, you know, you just don't want to be doing it as much in general. Does it say anything about the delay? For 1 second, a full second of half damage is a consequence of teleporting. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you toads think about that, and I'm actually looking forward to it. So I made this video, just kind of my last pit run basically with this venom. And I'm going to respec in a cold sword. I might pop on that Tal armor over Viper Magi. Because with Blizzard, of course, your cast rate isn't as important. It's still important. Oh, shit. Dumbass. It's still important, dog, but it's just not that important as it is, you know, when you're Lightning Sorc. So I might bring my cast rate frame down a frame. Sacrifice them for more MF, because then I'll pop on Tal armor, I'll pop on a couple other things. I can get rid of a ring or two and just have MF rings. I actually slammed the Nago ring. It was a shitty one, but slammed it anyway. Got a shitty roll, but I can't remember what the roll was on it. But yeah, I've been doing the pit like that, dog. Going after that little chest. Come on. I haven't been finding much. But I've been busting my tail. You know, this is not efficient, obviously. And I've made a few non-efficient characters. I have 2 summoners, alright? Summoners are slow as fuck. The thing about it is I like chilling with the Necromancer. I like chilling with the Droid. It takes like 5 fucking minutes to do Chaos Sanctuary. That's on a good run. Alright? It's slow. So I decided to try something a little different now for me. I'm going to go Cold Sword. Yep. So yeah. Let me know what you toads think about that. Do you think this is a good move? Now here's the problem. Is I'm down to my last respec and I'm about to use it. Because I went to enchant build to make a couple videos on a shitty enchant sorc. And then I respec to lightning to try this pre-infinity. I knew it was a mistake before even doing it. And then, now I'm gonna make blizz. And I'm out of respec, so if any of you dogs want to hook me up with token or respec or essences of whatnot, Veil Essence, I'll take the fucking handout, alright? Because I know I'm going to want to respec again later, but hopefully not for a while, and hopefully I don't fuck this one up, because I only have one shot. But yeah, if you guys will like the damn video, become a patron if you want. Thank you, John Peterson, one of my most recent patrons, my most recent one, in fact. So thank you, sir. May you have many wives. And you guys can now actually buy me a coffee as well. So link in the description below if you want to buy Ice Toad a coffee. More videos to come. Peace be with you.